Episode 101. Return of the FUPA. Finally. Look at this. Been waiting a while for this. Thank you very much. Team Z packs. Let me get this open. Boom. Brand new FUPAs. One for unicorn, one for rental. By far my favorite piece of equipment, front utility pack accessory from Z Packs. Thank you very much. Customer service team, Z Packs coming through again. Happiest known time, return of the FUPA. Boom. Episode 101. Day 134. This is where we camped because yesterday was wet. So I'm going to show you around. Look at that beautiful lake. Whew. Look at that. This is where Unicorn put the triplex out. And one more time, let's get a good shot of that reflection there. So I'm a sucker for reflections. Let's see what today has in store. Rental and unicorn. Oh, what a morning treat. Again, this whole trail. Something short here is, you can see the beauty in the background. Yesterday it was rainy and it was really cold. It was one of the rough nights. It was about 30% of what I suffered on Blood Mountain on the Appalachian Trail. It's part of the reason why I wear the hat, by the way. It was October, hypothermic weather, etc. But I can tell you what, you wake up on a morning like this. I spilt water in the tent, platypus, I was doing water transfer. It was already cold and wet. And so on top of all that, for episode 100, you wake up this next morning and you see this. And you wonder to yourself, like, it changes so quickly out here on the trail. You have like an unbelievable, kind of miserable night. And you wake up the next morning, the sun comes out, and you see like hundreds of trees within a blink of an eye. Just awesome. very round, blocky rocks. Beautiful rocks. Boom, so episode 101. This is why we decided to flip. You know why? To meet special people. Who do we have back here again? I don't forgot which episode, but it was around the Stephen Bushwhack episode when we had a flip Sobo. Who is this?
I'm Songbird.
Songbird. So Songbird, we meet Songbird again, and the story about Songbird was she can crush miles. So I think at that time Stephen Bushwhack, and she decided to go past the wind, and that bubble kind of broke. But how you doing, Songbird?
I'm doing so good.
You're doing so good right now?
Washington is beautiful.
Okay, so Songbird. So I've been asking everyone a little bit different question this time on camera. Before it was like, what'd you like to tell the class? But here, after all the miles, after everything you've been through, everything you've learned, I'm gonna give a little backdrop, this beautiful view there. Any tips for anyone at this point? Like, I know you've gotten better at stuff. I know there are some things that you wish you can get better at. Right now the shoes are totally awesome. You got this light blue powder thing going.
Got new shoes.
Look at those.
Finishing
are cool.
strong. They're
So
brand new. Got them in Snoqualmie.
So I know the style is there for sure. But anything at this point that you've learned personally in your personal journey that you got better at, or a tip that you can give someone, day hiker, section hiker, anyone?
I think just keep looking up. Look at that view. Remember why you're out here.
Okay, that keeps it going. Like yesterday was rough, today was a beautiful day. I spilled water in the tent and it was cold and drizzly.
Oh,
It was
no.
episode 100. Wasn't necessarily going the way I wanted to, and I woke up today, it was completely different, right? So you have to keep a positive attitude. Songbird, you crushed so much. I know you were crushing. We caught you napping that one time. That's when we first met you. I said, this is a good place to take a nap. You're like, I just did. I'm like, oh yeah, because those guys have been chasing you for the last 35 miles trying to catch up. But Songbird, thank you very much for the tip there. We're still living happiest known time. Congratulations for getting this far. We know you're going to get all the way. And we'll see you on the flip. Thank you.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
bye-bye. And here it is. It's kind of odd walking back to where part of where we were shuttling the Summit Inn, coming right ahead. Boom, we're at the Pancake House at the Summit Inn. About to get some food. A little Nero footage. Reading some comments, answering some comments. Wow, Kelly Johnson, thank you for the information always. Gave us some information on the milky water. Just read it. We only had to dip it into it one time, but we were fortunate. But thank you very much for the information. Always, always, always. Thank you for your time. Where are we at? Episode 101?
Yeah, episode 101.
Where are we at? Lee's Deli. Lee's Deli. We're at Lee's Deli. Pie for the people, right?
Right.
We're at Lee's Deli? We're at Lee's Deli here. Episode 101. We got friendly, happy people. You're not going to believe who I bumped into, but you're going to believe it. Hauser. I cannot believe it. Boom. And where's your trail now, bro?
Trail name's Pyro.
Pyro. Okay, so Pyro. We met you back in the day, Hauser. I put 2 liters of Hauser water down. I am still here breathing. Yes, I did. So, Pyro, you were a crusher from day one, man. We met you at the first cafe. You did the AT in what year?
17.
2017. Any tips at all? This is like your second completed through hike as you make your way to the monument. Are there any tips that you can have, or something you got better at this year? I mean, you got better at something, right?
Make sure you bring enough weed.
Make sure you bring enough weed. Okay, that's what Chancellor said, or Chalice. That's what Chalice said at Route 10 Bridge. Make sure you bring a lot of weed, right? Ibuprofen, and your friend, your hiking partner that you spoke about way back in the day. We're talking April 7. This is great. What was your name, bro?
Trail name's Panther.
Panther. Okay, Panther. So how many miles have you under your belt, bro?
I'll be 7,000 at the end of this hike.
You also did the Appalachian Trail.
Yep, back in 17.
Boom. We're talking real .2s. Not disrespecting .2s on the Pacific Crest, but there's some .2s on the AT I have nightmares about, right? And I'm only 350 miles in. Anything that you got better at this year that you can just, I got better at something?
Keep your head down. Don't think about the miles. Don't think about time.
Just enjoy the moment. Just keep cruising.
Yep, keep cruising.
That is awesome. You know what? Unicorn. We got everyone here. We got the old crew. We're living happy as no time. It was so good to see you guys. Pyro, it really is. We got to tell the crew we bumped into him because he kind of ghosted out because he was so fast. And we'll catch everyone on the flip. Thank you. Boom. More laundry talk here. We're in the laundry room, kinda. And I'm just chilling out here in the corner with the unicorn. And someone from the past. Without his gear on, so who would this be? Black Magic, right? So Black, we met Highway 10?
I-10, man.
I-10, that's where Chalice was. You guys can remember that episode when I met Chalice and we were talking about all the wonderful things in life on that highway. You were crushing that mountain because coming out of there was a mountain. It was a big mountain.
Yeah, big climb.
Big climb, and you were just totally crushing it. You're doing really well. You're up here now. You're telling us your story. We're telling us your story. Back then...
That's where we met.
That's where we met.
Yeah.
And that's when I was last, kind of what I feel like I was last healthy. So like at least you saw me when I was healthy. So you're proof that I was at one point completely healthy, Black Magic. So you're my witness there. But anything right now I want to ask you, after all the miles that you've put under your belt now and the mental battles that you faced, over and over, is there, I know you got better at some things. Is there any tips you have for any day hikers, anything, or just whatever's on your mind in terms of like what you got better at? Did you get better at something where you're like, man, if I would have known that?
Yeah, those Cliff energy shots with the caffeine.
Okay.
Those things are like when Nux spits gasoline into the War Rig's engine intakes. Those things are amazing. They hit your bloodstream like a freight train. If you need to get up a hill at the end of the day, like if you need to get over one last pass or something,
right.
you take one of those things and it's like, oh, let's fucking go, man. Let's get up this shit.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Well, that's why you were crushed. No, but man, I remember you turned into a little dot quick, and I was kind of running up. That's when I was running up.
No, I wasn't taking them back then, but I've learned since that those things that hit your bloodstream.
So I'm gonna take a tip on that, but good luck on your journeys moving forward. I know that you got, you said you got weddings and stuff to go to, so happiest known time to that. You're living happiest known time. We're still here. We're doing our thing in the laundry room. Thank you for your time here, Black Magic, and it was nice to see you again. This is the PCT class of 2021. Catch everyone on the flip. Boom! Episode 101. We're about to head out. Even though today It's the beginning of our next hiking day. We're doing the outro right before we leave. We did 7 miles, I think, coming in. Just don't call me. Right, Unicorn? We're getting ready. We've got 10 minutes before we check out. We're getting ready. But, fast track, quick outro. Life is good. We met a lot of people out there. Black Magic, a couple other folks we met on trail. It's been awesome. About to head out for another 100-mile section. Stat quo. But, let's get back to the essence. Again, beautiful new FUPAs.
Heck yeah!
Field trip Z-Packs, 360 customer service.
Oh man.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm telling you what, number one, you know, I don't know, we have to talk about gear. This is, I know for Unicorn, got to be at least top 3, but for me, personally, you guys know how I feel about the FUPA. I think this one's a little bit reinforced. I think a little bit bigger than the original one that I bought a couple years ago. Right now, it's built so nice. The seams seem really straight and clear. The seams really seem. So if you haven't seen that gear review video, this is a follow-up. I'm gonna do another one when we get finished with the hike. The FUPA, we miss you so much. Field trip, thank you so much. Getting this out. I know everyone's really busy at Z-Packs. You guys have trail days. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it there. Hope everything's going fine. It's gonna go right here on the backpack. Boom. I can fit all my gear in there, all my tech. Brand new. Look at this thing. Boom. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Love you, FUPA. Catch everyone on the flip.